ya'ni noodatiy hikoyalar va birinchi qismdan boshlaymiz. 9.1 Happy Memories, ya'ni baxtli xotiralar. Goals use past simple irregular verbs. Talk about the memory. Bu qismdan maqsadlarimiz bu past simple o'tgan zamonni noto'g'ri fe'llardan ishlatish va xotira haqida gapirish hisoblanadi. Reading and grammar. O'qish va grammatika. Past simple irregular verbs. O'tgan zamon noto'g'ri fe'llari. Exercise 1. Work with a partner. What love stories do you know? Bu qismda siz o'z sheringiz bilan ishlashingiz va qanaqa sevgi hikoyalarini bilishingizni aytishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Keling endi taxminiy javobni ko'rib chiqamiz. Well, I don't like fiction or I don't like this kind of stories, but the most famous example of love story would probably be Titanic, because it just shows that in a short period of time someone can change you and someone can make you become a different human being, and as a result of this both lives can change dramatically. And Titanic is a clear illustration of pure love when a hero sacrifices his life for his loved one. Exercise 2A. Read the story about Clive and Deborah Waring. Put events A to H in the correct order. Bu qismda esa biz Clive and Deborah Waringlarning hikoyasini o'qishimiz kerak va ulardagi A dan H gacha bo'lgan event, ya'ni hodisalarni to'g'ri tartibda joylashtirib chiqishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va 5 daqiqa davomida matnni o'qigan holda shu mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. They met. 2. They married. 3. He got ill. D. 4. It was a sad time. H. Then he lost his memory. Then he went to a hospital. Then she visited him in hospital. And the last one is E. Their life wasn't the same, but Clive was happy. Exercise 2B. Read the story again. Are the sentences true or false? Bu qismda esa siz story, ya'ni hikoyani qaytadan o'qishingiz va bu berilgan gaplarni to'g'ri yoki xato ekanligini, noto'g'ri ekanligini topishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va 5 daqiqa davomida mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. Clive and Deborah Waring were both from London. It's false because Deborah was from the USA. 2. They were married for 5 years before he got ill. Well, false because it's 6 years, because it's 1978, 1978, 1978 and 1984, 1984 after his illness, he couldn't remember anything. It's false. He could remember for 5 seconds. He could remember Deborah's face and how to play a piano. 4. Clive was never happy after his illness. No, Clive was happy in present. 5. He could play music after he lost his memory. Correct. He could play piano. And 6. He stopped loving Deborah. No, he fell in love with Deborah every single time they met. Exercise 3A. Look at the highlighted verbs in the story and complete the gaps. Bu qismda qissadagi yoki hikoyadagi highlighted, ya'ni alohida ajratilgan so'zlarni ko'rishimiz va bu bo'shliqlarni to'ldirishimiz kerak bo'ladi va bundan asosiy maqsad noto'g'ri fe'llarning o'tgan zamon shaklini aniqlashdir. Demak, videoni pauza qiling va 5 daqiqa davomida mana shuni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling, endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. Javob berilgan. B was where. 2. Can, could. 3. Come, came. 4. Fall, fell. 5. Get, got. 6. Go, went. 7. Have, had. 8. Know, knew. 9. Leave, left. 10. Lose, lost. 11. Meet, met. 12. Say, said. 13. See, saw. 14. Sell, sold. 15. Write, wrote. Exercise 3B. Listen, check and repeat. Bu qismda esa audioni eshitishingiz, javoblaringizni tekshirishingiz va ularni takrorlashingiz kerak bo'ladi va bundan asosiy maqsad talaffuzingizni oshirish hisoblanadi.
Audio 9.1. 1. Be, was, were. 2.
Can, could.
3.
Come, came.
4.
Fall, fell.
5.
Get, got.
6.
Go, went.
7.
Have, had.
8.
Know, knew.
9.
Leave, left.
10.
Lose, lost.
11.
Meet, met.
12.
Say, said.
13.
See, saw.
14.
Sell, sold.
15.
Write, wrote.
Exercise 3C. Work with a partner. Student A say a verb in exercise 3A in the present or past. Student B say which form you hear. Came, for example, past. Bu qismda siz o'z she'ringiz bilan ishlashingiz va birinchi o'quvchi har bir fe'lni yoki biror bir fe'lni, uchinchi A mashqimizdagi fe'lni yoki present zamonda yoki hozirgi yoki o'tgan zamonda aytishi kerak bo'ladi va ikkinchi o'quvchimiz esa bu eshitilgan formani qaysi zamonda ekanligini aniqlash kerak bo'ladi va masalan misol berilgan va bu came va bu past simple form. Exercise 4A. Read the grammar focus box about past simple irregular verbs. Bu qismda esa biz grammar focus box ni o'qishimiz kerak va bu qism o'tgan zamon noto'g'ri fe'llar haqida. Complete the gaps with past simple verbs from exercise 3A. Bu qismda esa past simple o'tgan zamondagi fe'l formalarini 3-mashqdan foydalangan holda to'ldirib chiqishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Grammar focus past simple irregular verbs. O'tgan zamon noto'g'ri fe'llari. Past simple positive form of irregular verbs is the same for all persons. Demak, bu qismda o'tgan zamon noto'g'ri fe'llarining pozitiv, ya'ni darak shakli har bir odamlar uchun, har bir olmosh uchun, kishilik olmosh uchun bir xil hisoblanadi. Masalan, I, you, he, she, it, we, they, said goodbye, wrote a book, watched a good film, or saw a good film. Exercise 4B. Put the verbs in the past simple to complete the story. Bu qismda esa hikoyani to'ldirish uchun berilgan so'zlarni, berilgan fe'llarni o'tgan zamon shaklida qo'yib chiqishingiz kerak. Videoni pauza qiling va shu mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. I met my husband John when I was 5 years old. We knew each other because we went to the same school. I saw him again in a clothes shop in 2010. He was with a friend and he sold a jacket to her. He asked her for my number. Then he wrote me a text message. It said, "Do you want to go out for a meal?" So he came to my house one evening and then we went out to a restaurant. We fell in love and got married in 2011. Exercise 4C. Listen and check your answers. Bu qismda esa siz audioni eshitishingiz va bu savollarga javoblaringizni tekshirishingiz kerak bo'ladi.
Audio 9.2.
I met my husband John when I was 5 years old. We knew each other because we went to the same school. I saw him again in a clothes shop in 2010. I was with a friend and he sold a jacket to her. He asked her for my phone number. Then he wrote me a text message. It said, "Do you want to go out for a meal?" So he came to my house one evening and then we went out to a restaurant. We fell in love and got married in 2011.
Exercise 5. Read the story and put the verbs in the past tense. Bu qismda esa siz hikoyani o'qishingiz va berilgan fe'llarni, ya'ni qavsishda berilgan fe'llarni o'tgan zamon shakliga joylashtirishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va bu mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. In 2008, scientists at the University of California studied a man called Bob Petrella. Bob had an amazing memory. He remembered every day of his life. He met his friend Susan Angela on 18th February 1981. It was a Wednesday, he said. At school, he got good marks in his exams because he could remember all the facts. In 2006, he lost his phone, but it wasn't a problem for Bob because he had all the numbers in his head. Exercise 6A. Put the verbs in brackets in the past simple. Bu qismda fe'llarni, qasdda berilgan fe'llarni o'tgan zamon shakliga joylashtirishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va bu mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. I met my best friend. 2. I got an amazing birthday present. 3. I went on holiday too. 4. I lost my. 5. I saw a famous person. Exercise 6B. Choose two events from exercise 6A. Think about the details and note your ideas. Bu qismda 6A mashqidan ikkita hodisani tanlashimiz va ularni detallarini, ularni asosiy ma'lumotlarini o'zimizni fikrlarimiz orqali to'ldirishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Va bizga berilgan savollar: where were you, who were you with, what happened. Keling endi taxminiy javoblarni ko'rib chiqamiz. I'm going to talk about fifths. I saw a famous person last month. I was in a park and I was just relaxing and I was alone, and he just suddenly came in there, and it turned out that they were shooting a movie, and I just was interrupting them, so they just asked me to leave the place. And my second example is I lost my phone. Well, I lost my phone 2 weeks ago, and I was actually at work, and I don't know what happened, but when I was having a lesson, I just suddenly couldn't find my phone, And it turns out that I just gave it to administration and just administration didn't give it back. Exercise 6C. Work with small groups, tell each other your memories. Bu qismda esa siz kichik guruhlarda ishlashingiz va bir-biringizga o'z xotiralaringizni aytib berishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Vocabulary. Adjective plus noun phrase. Bu qismda esa biz sifat va ot strukturalari va ular bilan birga ishlatiladigan frazalarni ko'rib chiqamiz. Exercise 7. Look at the vocabulary focus box. Find 4 examples of adjective plus noun phrases in Clive and Deborah's story. Bu qismda esa biz vocabulary focus boxga e'tibor berishimiz kerak va bu qismda adjective ya'ni sifat plus ot frazalarini 4 ta example ya'ni 4 ta misolini Clive va Deborah hikoyasidan topishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Vocabulary focus. Adjective plus noun phrases ya'ni sifat va ot birikmalari va frazalari. Adjective. A sad, good, happy, difficult time. A sad, happy, interesting, unusual story. My old new life. An new old friend. An easy, difficult life. A happy, sad ending. Exercise 8A. Circle the correct options in sentences 1 to 6. Bu qismda birinchidan 6-gacha bo'lgan qismlarda to'g'ri bo'lgan variantni tanlashimiz va uni belgilashimiz kerak bo'ladi. Videoni pauza qiling va shu mashqni bajarishga harakat qilib ko'ring. Keling endi javoblarni birgalikda tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. It's an interesting story. 2. The story had a happy ending. 3. It was a difficult time. 4. I met an old friend. 5. She loves her new life. 6. We had a good time at the party. Exercise 8B. Compare your answers with a partner. Bu qismda esa siz o'z javoblaringizni o'z sherikingiz bilan taqqoslab ko'rishingiz kerak. Exercise 9A. Complete the sentences with your ideas. Bu qismda esa siz gaplarni o'z fikrlaringiz bilan to'ldirishingiz va tugatishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Keling endi taxminiy javoblarni tekshirib chiqamiz. 1. I had a good time at university. Titanic has a happy ending. It's a lie, of course. Aziz is an old friend. Romeo and Juliet is a sad story. And 5 is child has an easy life. Exercise 9B. Work with small groups. Read your sentences to each other. Explain the situation. Bu qismda siz kichik guruhlarda ishlashingiz va o'z gaplaringizni bir-biringizga o'qigan holda vaziyatni bir-biringizga tushuntirishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Taxminiy javob sifatida I had a good time at school. My teachers were nice and I had lots of good friends. Keling endi taxminiy javobni ko'rib chiqamiz. I had a good time at university because the lessons were not that hard and they were not so demanding, and I had a lot of time to do self-study, work on myself, self-development, and I'm the person who I am mainly because of university life I had. Shu bilan bugungi darsimiz o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. Sizni keyingi darslarda kutib qolamiz.